What is up? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully y'all are in the building. Hopefully this internet is not moving too slow, because it looks like that's what it wants to do. What is up? We should be here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if y'all are here. Say what's up. I'm here. Are you here? Make sure that you are tuned in. We're going to talk about how to transmute your karma now. We're going to talk about how to transmute your karma now. Y'all need this work. It is time for y'all to raise your vibration. It is time for you to transform your life experience. It is time for you to really be who you divinely are and live the life that you truly desire to have. But there's work. There's work that you have to do. Okay? There's work that you have to do. So when y'all come in, say what's up. There's some of y'all that are in here right now, but you ain't said what's up yet. You haven't said what's up yet. You haven't said what's good. You haven't said peace yet. And so when you come in, make sure you say what is up to the family. I got some really good stuff for y'all today. Thank you, G, for coming in and saying hello to your girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to talk about karma today because I think within the spiritual community, a lot of us have this Yep, G, yep. I know that song. I definitely know that song. I love that song. We're going to talk about karma because a lot of us have this misconception of what karma is, and we don't know the different ways that we can be transmuting that. So I'm about to tell y'all the different ways that you can transmute it now. This is for men. This is for women. Doesn't matter who you are. You can use the information I'm about to give you today in order to transmute that karma. Doesn't matter who you are. You can use this work. All right. So peace to the family. Let me stick to my ritual whenever I do my Thursday build. We always light Palo Santo. I forgot my wine today. Baby Kim was throwing a fit right before I came up here, which is why I'm a little bit later than I would like to be. But we are still here. First of all, y'all in the chat, let me know what y'all think karma actually means. Because before you can actually transmute something, before you can actually change something, before you can actually do a specific kind of work, you need to know what the terms mean. So let me know in the chat what karma means to y'all. Cosmic Chlorophyll. Yes, Travis Mays' book study has been focused on karma and karma yoga. Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to check out Travis Book Club. Book study. I'm going to have to check that out. I didn't even know it. I did not even know it. So that's alignment. So for anybody that's been in Trav's space and anybody that is here right now, and that karma word is coming up again, that may mean that this is the work that you are doing right now. That may mean that there's something that you need to be looking at, because what we call that is synchronicity. What we call that is confirmation. So in the chat, let me know really quickly what y'all believe karma to mean. If you have no idea, that's cool. We're going to get into it. Nate D says the judgment and feeling you have towards yourself that will eventually manifest. Wow. I really like that perspective. I really like that perspective. I think that's definitely a cool way of saying it. G says karma is what goes around comes around. That is another way that way, G, is definitely what we have been trained to know karma to mean. What goes around comes around, right? But when we really think about karma on a deeper level, what we're talking about is cause and effect. What we're talking about is cause and effect, right? What we're talking about is what you put in, you get back. Okay? What we're talking about is what you put in, you get back. And this happens on so many levels. And the truth of the matter is that we all have karma. We all have karma. On a daily basis, we are accumulating karma. It's not no such thing as good or bad. Let's just get that out the way right now. There's no such thing as good or bad. Y'all already know we live in a world of polarity. So with all good, there is the same amount and equal, quote unquote, bad. There's always two slices to a coin. There's always two sides of a paper. There's always two sides of bread. So when we have that understanding, right? When we have that understanding, we stop thinking in terms of good or bad. We realize that everything is connected. Karma is really the understanding that all things are connected, right? All things are connected. And so with that knowing, one of the fastest ways that you start to transmute your karma is going to be through your relationships. Through your intimate relationships, through your family relationships, through your coworkers. The way that you start transmuting karma is through your relationships. Okay? So what makes up the cause in relationships? I mean, in karma, because I said karma is really cause and effect, right? And this is the law. This is one of the 7 laws of Tahuti, right? The law of cause and effect. They just summed it up with the word karma. All right. So what are some different causes? Causes are your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Those are some causes, and those causes have certain effects, obviously. Okay. So, and I want y'all to get this. The point of existence, the point of incarnating into the physical realm, the point of you being here right now is to transmute karma. That's the point of life. Whether you do that on a minuscule scale or a grand scale, the point of existence is transmuting karma, meaning to transform the way you think, to raise your vibration to a higher level so that you are creating a new effect. So that you are creating a new internal world, right? So that you are connecting more and more with your higher self, so that you are connecting more and more with yourself at the soul level. The point of you being here right now is to transmute karma. Again, karma simply means cause and effect. And some of the causes that you are needing to change is your thinking, your feelings, your belief systems. When you change those things, you are going to change your reality. But not only do you change your reality, not only do you change your physical experience that you're having right now, you change the experience that you will have in the next lifetime. Right? Can I get an ashe in the chat if y'all are ready to transform some of that karma so that you can transcend to higher levels of consciousness, to higher levels of being, and so that you can incarnate in the next lifetime on a higher realm. And even in this lifetime, when people are talking about 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, 5th dimension, when people are talking about all of these dimensions, it all boils down to an internal state of being. It all boils down to how quickly you are vibrating. And one of the quickest ways that you are going to get opportunities to deal with your karma is through your relationship. Hence the words karmic relationships. How many of y'all have ever heard of a karmic relationship? Let me know in the chat. Me, I have. Let me know in the chat if you've ever heard of a karmic relationship. I'm sure you have. I'm sure y'all have heard of karmic relationships, right? I think I've talked about karmic relationships at least once or twice on here. Let me know in the chat. Karmic relationships are relationships that you manifest so that you can transform, so that you can heal, so that you can become your best higher self. Okay? That's why we manifest karmic relationships, because we have some karma that we need to deal with. We have some thoughts, we have some beliefs, we have some emotions, we have some past experiences that we need to deal with. And so we manifest a karmic relationship to give us the opportunity to heal that thought, to transform that emotion, to transcend that experience. Okay? So one way that you are going to start transmuting your karma is going to be through your relationships, right? It's going to be through your relationships. And it is absolutely necessary that you do that work, because if you don't, you will manifest another person who has the same energy imprint as whoever you were just dealing with, right? Some of y'all, and this is the idea of when they're saying, you know, if a girl has an unhealed relationship with her father, more than likely she'll manifest a man who reminds her of her father. Karma. If a woman has a toxic relationship with her mother that goes unhealed, that goes untransmuted, that goes unresolved, she will manifest relationships with her daughter that reminds her of her relationship with her mother. Karma. Cause and effect. Because you didn't heal this certain aspect, now the effect is you are experiencing it again. Okay? So one of the fastest ways, one of the most powerful ways that you can transmute some karma right now is to analyze your relationships and to understand what kind of relationship you are in. You need to know if you are in a soulmate relationship. You need to know if you are in a karmic relationship. And really all relationships have karmic energy. Let me just say that. But most of y'all are manifesting karmic relationships that are really rooted in trauma, in shadow self stuff. All right. You need to know if you're in a kindred spirit relationship. You need to know if you are in a twin flame relationship. You need to know these things so that you understand the internal spiritual work that you need to do in order to transcend, in order to grow, in order to expand. You need to know these things. Okay. Lucky for you, in the course that I am releasing on Valentine's Day, February 14th, it is going down. I got a special price for y'all. You're not going to believe it. This course is just for you. And on Valentine's Day is going to be a special price. After Valentine's Day, the price of that course is going up. But in this course, I tell you about the 4 different types of relationships: the twin flame, the soulmate, the kindred spirit, the karmic relationship. I tell you how to analyze and how to understand what type of relationship you are in so that you know how that relationship is serving you, so that you know how that relationship is supposed to support you in your spiritual growth and evolution, right? You need to know that. All right? I love it. 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 So, how many of y'all have gotten to watch the show Married at First Sight? I told y'all last week sometime, or maybe that was Tuesday, but one of these days I told y'all need to go watch Married at First Sight, right? As I watched the show Married at First Sight right now, last night, so crazy, y'all. So let me give you some backstory. Married at First Sight is a show where 2 strangers get married the first time that they're meeting each other. They have no clue of what this person is going to look like. They know nothing about this person. They are supposedly trusting these relationship experts to put them in relationships that potentially could last. They are trusting these relationship people, a pastor, a marriage counselor, and some other lady. They are trusting these people to match them with somebody who they could possibly be with forever. That's the basis of the show, right? And on the show right now, there is this European girl and a European man who've been having a toxic ass relationship. So karmic, they don't even know it. But as I observe it, I'm like, oh, wow, this is really a karmic relationship. This is really a situation that they've manifested in order for them to transmute karma. How do I know this, right? The girl is so superficial. She is so superficial that the day that she meets her husband, she makes up all of these excuses as to why she cannot be with him. She is like, no, you are vindictive. You are condemning. You are, you just have this personality that I just don't like. She says all of these things about this man, right? The funny part is that she never says it to him. She's only saying it to the camera. So the viewers are seeing her say this stuff, but she's never said it to him as to why she doesn't like him. But the truth of the matter is she really doesn't like him because she's not physically attracted to how he looks, right? But she's making up all of these other excuses as to why she doesn't like this guy, right? The funny part about it is that when I look at the show, I can clearly see that this man is someone who could be really beneficial to her. Okay? This man could be really beneficial to her. And it's funny because everything she is saying about him, she is vindictive, condemning, just nasty. She's a nasty woman. And even her saying he is unattractive, she is unattractive. And I'm not talking about aesthetics, right? I'm talking about her energy is so unattractive, she looks ugly, right? She looks ugly. Why am I telling you that story? Because what we are seeing in Married at First Sight is a karmic relationship being played out right on TV, right? How do we know that? Like I said in the last video, you are always dating yourself. You are always in a relationship with yourself. Why? Because there are certain aspects that you need to heal. There are certain aspects that you need to transform. With this specific lady, every episode, every time she gets on camera, she's saying, I'm a good person. I am a good person. I know that I'm a good person. These are the lies that she is telling herself. And she's manifested this relationship because she's being given an opportunity to truly be a good person. She's being given an opportunity to try to get to know a man, though she doesn't find him attractive, right? This is what happens spiritually, family. We manifest relationships, karmic relationships, for us to transform beliefs, for us to transform the causes, the thoughts, the beliefs, the emotions, the actions that are affecting our reality. She on here trying to let the world know she's a good person, but every action that she is taking is saying she is not a good person. She has a great opportunity to transmute her karma by actually being nice, by just saying, you know what, by being honest, by saying, you know what, I'm not attracted to you in that way, but I did sign up to be married and I want to see why these judges or why these experts put us together. So she's going to have to repeat this cycle over and over and over again. Matter in fact, what will actually happen in her life is there's going to be some guy when she get off the show, there's going to be some guy that she thinks is so attractive that she really wants to pursue. And he's going to see how ugly and how unattractive she is, how mean she is, how vindictive she is. That's going to be another opportunity for her to transmute that karma and to say, wow, I did that to that last guy that I was on Married at First Sight with. Okay. How many of you know that you are having experiences like that every day? Whether it is your coworker, whether it is your boss, whether it is your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband, your ex-wife, right? Your baby mother, your baby father. You are having experiences like that every day, but you're missing the opportunity to transmute your karma because you're pointing the blame, right? You're placing blame. You're deflecting, you're projecting, and you don't even know it, okay? You have the opportunity to transmute your karma now by really understanding why you have attracted and entertained a certain relationship. You have that opportunity. Let me give you another great example of karma needing to be transmuted. So many women, and I'm gonna talk to my Black women because that's who I serve. So many women always have this belief, men ain't shit, men ain't shit. There ain't no Black men out there. There ain't no good Black men out there. Either they gay or they in jail, right? We've all heard that before. Ain't no Black men out there. We've all heard that before. Ain't no good Black men out there. We've heard that over and over and over and over again. And guess what? Those women who keep that belief, that cause, because they think there are no Black men are out there, they're all gay or in jail, because they believe that, they end up manifesting relationships with men who really ain't shit. But it's not the man's fault. Your belief, your cause, your karma caused you to attract that. Okay? So one way to transmute karma is that when those situations manifest, when you are experiencing a belief that you have, first of all, you have to become aware of your own belief system. You got to be honest about your own belief system. When you become aware of that, now is your time to transmute that energy. So in order for a woman to find a man that is good, that is healthy, that actually cares about her, that loves her, that wants to build with her, she has to transform her beliefs and really understand that that is possible for her. Okay? She's going to have to and here's the crazy part. Here's another thing. A lot of times women who have that type of thought process, who have that cause, who have that karma, who have that belief, they'll manifest a man who could be good, but because that is their belief system, they see him as he ain't shit, he ain't right, he ain't this, he got issues. They will pick a man apart because of their beliefs. And when they manifest that relationship, a part of their work, a part of them transmuting their karma is going to be, well, how can I learn to see the best in this man? How can I learn to see the best in this brother? And fellas on here, you could be doing the same thing. Women ain't shit. Okay? Whatever beliefs you are holding on to, you are going to create. You are going to manifest. And your relationships will show you that because the person you are relating to is a reflection of your belief system. Okay? The person you are relating to is a reflection of your belief system. So you really have to understand that you have the power within your relationships to transmute energy. You have that power. But you have to understand what a person is serving to teach you about your own karma, about your own beliefs that are creating your reality. All right? Another example of this, my relationship with my mother, right? My mother, growing up was very controlling, very demanding, very like, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I did not realize the intense effect her energy had on me until like a couple of years ago. Okay. And she would trigger me. She would bother me. So y'all need to pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to what you don't like. Pay attention to how a person makes you feel uncomfortable. That is a sign that there's work for you to do. That is a sign that they're showing you some karma that you need to transmute. They're showing you that you have a low vibrational belief that is at play in your life. This is how you transmute karma so that you can transcend and raise your vibration and start thinking and feeling and believing on a higher level. So anyways, my mom, very demanding. And whenever we would talk, she would always try to just tell me what to do, all of that good stuff. Y'all know if you have a Black mama, right? Y'all already know, right? And so as I was doing this spiritual work, I started to realize my mom was showing me aspects of me. She was showing me that I wasn't trusting myself. She was showing me that I put the wants, the needs of other people before me. These are all things that my mom was showing me about myself through her triggering me. And so she had given me an opportunity for me to transcend my karma, which was, can I trust myself? Do I know I'm going to make the right decision? I had an issue with being indecisive. And that was manifesting in my life in different ways. Not being able to make a decision or being fearful of making a decision. All right. So recognizing how my mom was triggering me and realizing what was happening inside of me gave me an opportunity to go higher in my thinking, higher in my being, and therefore create a different reality for myself. So I started to stand on my own 2 feet. I started to make my own decisions. I started to trust myself. I started to do that work. But thankful to my relationship with my mother, I was able to recognize the karma that I needed to deal with. Okay, let me know if it's making sense for y'all. Everybody is somebody's karmic. The best you can do is act in ways that elevate you and that other person as much as possible, or you repeat. Yes, absolutely. Ellie, manifest. That's the absolute truth. The thing is, family, y'all have to be able to see it. I like that, Anu. Bring out your Kali Ma. She transmutes everything. She definitely does. But here's the thing about dealing with those energies. Here's the thing about dealing with those powerful energies. Sometimes you will burn up something that you haven't conquered yet. And this is why you really have to transmute your karma by transcending your beliefs, right? Sometimes we will invoke or evoke a certain deity or a certain energy, and we haven't done the work within ourselves to align with that energy. And so guess what happens? Maybe some time will pass where, we're not seeing those repetitive habits over and over again, but sooner or later they manifest themselves again because we haven't transformed our thinking. We haven't transformed how we feel. We haven't transformed how we move. All right. So that's so important. Understand, family, you will continue to repeat cycles in so many aspects of your life if you do not transmute karma. Again, karma is simply cause and effect. And you manifest karmic relationships, right? You manifest karmic relationships because these people are going to show you aspects about yourself that you need to transform in order for you to go to the next level. We are all trying to continuously transcend certain ways of being. We are all trying to go to the next level. We are all trying to, create a life that we truly desire while we are here in the physical form. But not only that, we are also trying to set ourselves up for our next lifetime, whether it be here or there. In order for you to do that, family, you are going to have to do the work. You're going to have to do the work. Meaning you're going to have to analyze and look at how you are showing up in your relationships with other people. Because they're going to show you. You can look around at your friend group and you can see what type of karma you need to be transmuting, right? The type of people you surround yourself with will show you the work that you need to do, right? And that goes for better or for worse. You can be surrounded by powerful, amazing, prosperous people. And they're going to show you, oh, I need to transcend this prosperous mindset and understand that I can manifest abundance. It's still cause and effect, family. All right? It's still cause and effect. So I really want y'all to understand the power of your relationships. Every relationship that you have is 100% giving you an opportunity to raise in your level of consciousness, even your children. Even your children. My children show me some of my shit so much. My children are always showing me things that I can work on and make better within myself. They always are, right? They always are. Again, karma simply means, family, cause and effect. That's it. It simply means cause and effect. And every relationship you have, there's some type of cause that brought you there to that person, and there's an effect that can be manifested based off of you being in that relationship. And you want the effect of that relationship to be transformation. Can I get an ashe in the chat? You want the effect of that relationship to be transformation for the better. In order for that to happen, though, you're going to have to understand what you are bringing to the table. All right? You have to understand how you are showing up. You have to understand what the other person is showing you about yourself. You have to understand that. When you do, then there's a process that you can go through that will allow you to actually transcend, that will allow you to actually heal. But guess what? I got something for you. I know y'all are like, yeah, D-Ray, I get it. I'm ready. Well, fortunately for you, this Valentine's Day, the spiritual dimension of relationships, how to spiritually heal in relationships and create healthy, happy love, is coming for you this Valentine's Day for a special price. After Monday, after Valentine's Day, the price is going up on this course. Y'all, I have been compensated 3 times for this course that I'm giving y'all now. I have not shared this course with anybody. I had to do a public speaking engagement 3 times with the information that is in this course, and I have not given it to the YouTube family. And I'm so excited to be able to give it to y'all now. I'm so excited that I have composed it in a way where y'all can have it and y'all can deal with it yourselves, right? You can go through the work, you can get through the content by yourself at your own time. This course is going to be an automatic download. So once you purchase it, you're going to download the video and you can have it, okay? You're going to download the video and you can have it. You are going to receive the information that you need, which is understanding the different types of relationships. There are 4 main types of relationships: twin flame, soulmate, kindred spirit, and karmic. I'm going to help you to identify which of those relationships you are in, because each of them have a certain characteristic. Each of them have a certain energy imprint. I'm going to help you to figure out which one you are in. And based off of what you are in, you will know the spiritual work that you need to do and how to recognize it. You need this work. Some of y'all don't even know what type of relationship you're in. You don't know if your husband is your soulmate, your twin flame, or your karmic relationship. You don't know. Okay? I'm going to help you to determine that so that you can heal, so that you can transform, and so that you can ultimately have relationships that you like being in. Because at the end of the day, y'all, relationships are everything. If you don't know, relationships are everything. And most of the time, people who have miserable lives have miserable relationships. It just is what it is. All right. So on Valentine's Day, I'm going to be dropping the link in your emails. I'm going to be coming online. I'm going to be doing all of that good stuff for y'all to be able to purchase this course. Love it, love it, love it. I am super excited about it. It is going down. Yeah, that's Dream and I, our professional pictures and shit, looking like it's a Christmas picture and all of that. I love it, love it, love it. So y'all stay close to your emails, because I'm going to be sending y'all some good stuff so that you can get this course. Valentine's Day, give yourself the gift of spiritual healing through your relationships. Give yourself the gift of creating healthy, happy relationships. Gift yourself that. And if you don't gift it to yourself, gift it to a person that you love who's having some crazy ass relationships. Anyways, I love y'all. Let me get back to mothering and wifing and all of that good stuff like that. We'll be talking soon. Understand, karma is a part of the human experience. Karma is a cycle of cause and effect, thoughts, actions, emotions, creating a certain reality. That's what it is, simply put. In order for you to transmute that, you need to look at some of your relationships. Look at some of those karmic relationships. Look at how people are showing you different aspects about yourself and do the work. Get the course, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. All right? Peace and love. We'll be talking soon.